What if the biggest lie about January 6th just collapsed because of something Trump did this month? For years, he said the chaos at the Capitol wasn't his fault. He pointed the finger at Nancy Pelosi. Or shall we call her Nikki Haley? Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley. In any case, he claimed she was in charge of security, said she was the one who failed to call in the National Guard. Again and again, he told supporters, I asked for troops. She refused. But there's one major problem with that story. The D.C. National Guard doesn't answer to Congress. It reports to the President, by law, through the Department of Defense. No Speaker of the House has ever had that power. And this August, Trump proved it. On August 11th, 2025, he signed a presidential memorandum activating the D.C. National Guard. About 800 troops were mobilized under Title 32, and they deployed across the city. He didn't ask Nancy Pelosi. He didn't need Congress. He just did it. Which means the power he claimed he didn't have in 2021 was the same power he just used in 2025. Let that sink in. When the Capitol was under siege, Trump blamed Pelosi for a decision that was never hers to make. Now that it is his decision, and he's making it publicly, the lie becomes obvious. And that's not all. Separate from the Guard, he also federalized DC's police under Section 740 of the Home Rule Act, a temporary authority that allows the president to direct the mayor to provide MPD services for federal use. It requires notifying Congress within 48 hours and expires in 30 days unless extended. So in one day, Trump used two forms of emergency authority, both of which have always belonged to the president. And the Founding Fathers warned us about this kind of thing. Alexander Hamilton said in Federalist 70 that the presidency should be held by one person so that blame couldn't be passed around. He wrote, multiplicity in the executive tends to conceal faults and destroy responsibility. In other words, if you're in charge, you don't get to point fingers. You own it. Jefferson said public officials are responsible to the people in their elective capacity. Madison designed checks and balances to work only if the people could see clearly who held power and who failed to use it. So when a president lies about what authority he had and then quietly exercises that same power years later, that's not just political spin. It's a direct violation of the founders' most basic principle, responsibility. And here's the question we have to ask. If we still believe in checks and balances, what happens when a leader rewrites history by pretending he wasn't in charge? Do we just move on? Or do we finally admit he wasn't trying to prevent January 6th? He was trying to erase it. Before we go, I want to let you know that if you enjoy this type of content, I have over 20 pieces of exclusive content, audio, video, essays, behind-the-scenes stuff, all in this same theme, this same concept, and it's on my Patreon. There is no paywall on that Patreon. Currently, there aren't even any tiers, but in the future, if there are tiers, and maybe by the time you're watching this there are, it won't unlock anything if you pay for a tier. It will just be a way for you to say, I think this is important work, I want to help sustain it, and so I will do that with a few dollars. And if you don't, nothing will be kept from you. So it will continue to be, as I like to call it, a gift. So if you enjoy this type of stuff, head on over there. The link is in my bio, and I really don't post it anywhere else. So the things, if you've not been there before, you wouldn't have seen or heard the content anywhere else. So enjoy it, comment, bring some friends if you want, because there's no barrier to entry, and hopefully I'll see you there as well.